All right, guys, so we are live right now. I just wanted to double check and make sure we are live, and we are currently live. So, welcome back to another day of day trading. As you know, last Friday was the first losing day when it comes to day trading live on the streams. Now, we've been doing this project this is the 8th day now, and, we're up to like 10% on the account. And last Friday was a bit of it was a bit of a drawdown. We experienced, I think, a 3% loss last Friday, but it's fine. We are currently long on the NASDAQ with a break-even stop loss. I do think the break-even is very tight, and it will probably hit once market opens in exactly 5 minutes. If we can push up to, the 200 moving averages before market open, it would give more of a chance of surviving this trade. Okay, so if we can push up out of the downward channel, then we may survive this trade and hit that take profit level. So our risk reward ratio on this particular trade is 4 to 1. We're risking about 2% to gain 8%. Now we are slightly down on the account today. We're down about 3.5%, and that's because I took some longs around here and took a bunch of stop losses. Okay, and I am long right now because of the gap that has not yet been filled, and we have been consolidating in this range right now. So what I expect is I expect it to launch up, fill the gap, test this resistance, and then either break through or dump. So it's just a matter of surviving this current trade. It's a matter of, when market opens in 4 minutes, to not see it come down and hit our break-even stop loss. So it comes down, literally all it needs to do is come down 14 points. So 517, it needs to come down to 503, and we're out of the trade, right? I figure it's better to have a break-even stop loss in this scenario because of the fact it's going to be very, very volatile. And this stop loss is very, very small. It's very tight. It's a 13-point stop loss, and we can literally see, we can see a 50-point move in the span of 1 minute. So I figure if it reverses, hits our break-even, then it's most likely to continue downwards, take us out, take out the 2% stop loss, and then continue to test the downward trend. So that's what I'm doing right now. There was another trade I took. I took a long in oil. It hit the stop loss, and that's totally fine. But yeah, look, I've been in situations in the past where we did have a gap that was not filled, and I would take a bunch of long positions, and it would keep dumping, and the gap would never get filled. So I'm probably only gonna stick with this particular trade, and if we get stopped out, I may actually jump back to oil and look at some opportunities there. Oil can definitely give you some good long opportunities right now because, as you can see, we are at a support zone. This is where we can see a lot of buyers, and we can see a bounce up at least a percent. We can see oil bounce up 1%. So with a percent move, if you get in on a good entry, like for example this particular trade, if it didn't hit the stop, was a 5 to 1 risk reward ratio. I still think it's good to go long now, but my equity is tied in the NASDAQ right now, so I can't really go long on oil because, like I said, I'm tied in this trade. We initially entered with the stop loss being 2%. So with this particular trade, we don't have all our equity tied in on the NASDAQ trade, but it just wouldn't be worth it to jump in right now because it'd be such a small position. It would not really make a difference on the account. So we have 2 minutes left till market open, and like I said earlier, if we can bounce up above this and hover around this level before market opens, then we have a good chance of our take profit hitting. So we're going to be patient on this trade. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming today because I do have training in about an hour and a half. So I can't stay on for too long. I may stay on for about 30 or so minutes, see if there are any opportunities. And the thing is, I don't want to stay on long because of the fact that I did take some stop losses today. And usually what I do is if I do take, 2 to 3 stop losses in a row, I kind of take a step back from the markets and I don't want to overtrade. I don't want to, revenge trade. And so I have kind of this rule where I say, okay, we take if we take 3 or so trades and the losses in a row, well then we take a step back from the markets and we just do something else, like I said, yeah, Olga. Okay, thank you. Where's my kiss? No, that's not a kiss.
It's in your stream.
That's not a kiss.
Your stream.
Where's my kiss?
Okay, where's the camera? Okay.
You call that a kiss?
Come on!
Alright, so, yeah. What is this? We have some noodles, just a bit of a snack right here. But yeah, market opens in 14 seconds. Now we can literally get knocked out in the span of like 1 minute. So it's going to be really quick. Let's just see if we can be right with this trade. This is really hot. Market is open. So let's see if we can move to the upside. If we can move and break this level, then we should see our take profit get activated. But I am not too confident on this particular trade. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. But it's kind of been in this range for a little while now. It's been kind of bouncing up and down, but it's looking not too bad if we can hit our take profit. If we keep marching upwards, let's see if we can close the gap. It's not looking too bad. It's looking pretty good. If we just go up another 15, 20 points, we're good. Let's see if we can just keep marching upwards. Let's go. Let's head to the take profit zone. If we can just jump in another, all we need. All right, we're nearly there, guys. Another. All right, we're nearly there. So close. Come on. If it's coming back. It's coming back down. If we can just keep marching upwards, all we need is another 3 points, 2 points, and we are out. Boom. We are out of the long. That was a good trade. I'm quite satisfied with that current position. I'm actually really, really happy with that trade. Very, very happy. That was a good trade. Now I'm just going to observe. I'm just going to watch this and see what happens. That was an amazing trade, guys. That was absolutely amazing. I'm super pumped with that trade. That was really something. Really happy with that trade because we did start the day off on a bit of a downside. We did start the day off taking some stop losses, and the fact that we just hit the take profit is a really, really good recovery. Plus we're up for the day, so I'm happy with that position right now. The move already happened. The take profit hit. The gap is closed. And, now I could actually call it a day. And, I'm just double checking if we are still live. Yes, we are still live. Right now. So, yeah, right now, the move already happened. The take profit hit. I'm pumped. It's heading up. Test the highs. Like I said, we're going to test the highs. We may see some resistance and we may see a comeback down. So we could look at potential shorts. Now I'm going to have a little conversation with my cousin, see how he's doing. See how he's doing, and I'm just going to watch. Marcus, mate, how are ya? Bro, take profit hit. I just took the long and I think that's the trade of the day. I'm looking for a potential short right now because we are at resistance, but I want to wait. How's your position doing?
Yeah, well, I'm bad.
Okay.
I
What?
had to close actually in the morning, as I said, but I think my value system is just messed up, and that's why I haven't been clear in closing basically.
Yeah, man. It's really important to be certain and take a take 2% stop loss or with your position. I think at the peak you could have exited with a 3% loss, but now what are you sitting on, bro?
17%.
17% risk, bro.
Yeah, well,
That's insane. What's your plan, dude?
yeah, because I didn't close it earlier. I'm basically in that trade now.
So guys, I just muted my cousin. This is my cousin. He is doing some trading and he opened a short position and currently he's sitting on 20% loss. He has not closed it. It's really important that you have good risk management, that you do not risk more than 2 to 3% of your account on a given trade. Otherwise, this stuff happens. Yeah, bro. Well, it looks like it's heading up to test the resistance on the, if you look on the 30-minute chart, you can see there's kind of a upward channel. I can show you right now. I can show you what I mean right now. I'll send you a picture. One sec. So, what's up, Aryan Verk? How you doing, brother? Thanks for jumping on this live stream. We just took a trade. We took a long and it hit our take profit. Now I'm just waiting. I'm also on the phone to my cousin, so that's why I'm speaking. Marcus.
Yeah.
So if you look at the picture I sent you, you see that we can see resistance at 620, which is 40 points above. So that's where I would ideally look to open a short. So I'm just watching. I'm just having a bit of a snack. But the take profit hit, so now I'm just being patient. Aryan Berg asked how to start trading. Well, it's really a journey, okay? I've been trading for 12 to 13 years, and it's really about absorbing the right material. I am running a bootcamp in the month of September. If you do want to get involved and learn day trading, it is very advanced. It's a very intense, immersive bootcamp I'm running. Yes, it's advanced, but I do go through some concepts in a very easy to grasp, easy to understand manner. And if you do want to join, you can just message me on Instagram at Adrian Grushka or search Adrian G, and you will be able to learn more about the bootcamp and if it's the right fit for you. We have a total of 6 people joined and a maximum of 10 spots available. So we have 4 spots available, guys. I'm just gonna put some focus music on, some binaural beats. Let's do. I'm just gonna put some binaural beats on.
Okay.
Yeah, just for some focus.
By the way, at which moment in time did you enter the long?
When I told you, I said I opened a short, I exited the short and then switched positions. So it was before market open.
How many minutes?
I can tell you. It was, so I entered the short at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. And then I saw a massive green candle coming, so I exited the short and entered the long. So I entered the short around 500 or something. It was coming down, then it was heading up, exited the short, and then entered the long. But you can see on the 5-minute chart now we have a lot of resistance. A lot of resistance. What's up, Joey Do? I'm doing amazing, man. We exited a position here, and now we're just waiting. We're just observing and seeing if there are any other opportunities. The key with successful day trading is not to always be in a position. It's to wait and find ideal opportunities. What was that, Marcus? So I wouldn't want to enter a short just now because there's not enough confluences, there's not enough convergences that would make me want to enter a short. We could do a long. Alright guys, so we just entered a long on oil. Reason being is we are at a support level, so I'm looking for a bounce. I'm not risking much. I'm only risking like 0.25%. It's compared to on the long we just executed here without gain. So this trade was a 2% risk for an 8% gain, and this particular trade 0.25% risk. And I'm gonna look at taking my profit at, let me just set this up. Average fill price, 6.9. Yo, Marcus, I'm gonna head for a bit. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Alright, I was just on the phone with my cousin right now. Like I said, he's in a position, he's kind of stuck in a short position on the NASDAQ, and he's currently sitting on a loss of about 20% of his account. So it's really, really important to have good risk management strategies, principles in place. Otherwise, you can blow up an account really, really quick if you're stuck in a position where you're kind of hoping and holding. So yeah, it's really important for that. So our stop loss on this particular trade is 86.29, entry 86.69, and I would look at a take profit of about 1%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that to 1%, and that's actually very, very realistic in my opinion. That's a very realistic trade, and we'll do that. But I'm really happy with today. Look guys, to be honest with you, I actually took a bunch of losses, and I can show you right now. So if I go to history, you can see the trades I took. If I just drag this up, you can see more. You can see a bunch of trades I took, right? And I was down for the day. I was down like 6% or something, and now I actually from this long I took, right? This long I took, this was a good gain, and now I'm up 2% for the day. So I'm really happy with that trade. I'm very happy, and I'm gonna play this trade as a final trade because, you know, all you really need is to do one really good trade and you're 2% up on the account. So if we go to the account summary, balance is $1,107. Equity $1,106, profit margin. And you know, if you guys remember, we had a red day on Friday, and so we left Friday with the account balance being at about $1,090. So now we're up 2% on the account. You know, I'm super pumped with today's results. I really am. You know, when a trade just goes in your direction and, you know, it hits that take profit like the NASDAQ, it literally happened in the span of market open You know, it was this candle here, market open, it just kept blasting through and it hit our take profit. So, you know, I'm really pumped with that trade. And now we're just in the long on oil, and I'm gonna let that do its thing. If it hits the stop loss, all right, fine, cool. You know, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go trade, and that's that, right? So I'll be done within 30 minutes of market open with trading because of that one good NASDAQ trade. Ariane says, what is your capital? So we started the account with $1,000 and the account balance is $1,107. So this is our 8th day, I believe, starting this project, and we are up 10%. We are kind of a little behind on our goal of on average 2% a day, but look, you know, we will average, in my opinion, 2% every single day. Some days, you know, we're down, some days we're up 2-3%, and some days we're up 10%. You know, it just really depends on the opportunities and what the market is giving us. So, you know, right now, I'm happy with that long. I'm good with that. Okay, I'm looking at this short on oil. We're gonna see how this plays out. And I think this is a realistic trade. As long as we don't do one more leg down, then this trade should be solid. This long should be solid. If we go into the higher time frames, you can see some spinning tops here. You see people who are probably entering longs here, and then they got knocked out. Their stop losses came. We got another spinning top, another spinning top. So this stop loss seems, in my opinion, pretty solid. If we do jump to the higher time frames, I don't really like how it looks because it's very, it's bleeding, guys. Like, oil is literally bleeding, you know, if you take a look, but I'm in this long because we are at a support level, and we can see a pretty good bounce here. We should see a pretty good bounce, but if it continues tanking, I will look, like I said, if it continues tanking and it hits our stop, I'll be out for the day, and my total gain will probably be something like 1.7% for the day, which I'm happy with. You know, that's a really good gain in my opinion. So, you know, with the risk management we had, we weren't risking a lot to gain that. Ariane says, do you trade crypto? I trade crypto sometimes, not often though. I trade it sometimes. I trade crypto sometimes, okay? The reason I don't trade crypto a lot is because the spread fees. I don't like the spread fees. The spread fees are just too high, man. Like, they're really not something I like. It affects the risk reward ratio, and I do get guys come in and they say, hey man, like, do you trade crypto? Are you into crypto? And I say, look, I've traded crypto on higher time frames, you know, on the hourly time frames, but like, again, I'm not trading on high time frames. I'm trying to be in and out of positions real quick, and if I'm in and out of positions real quick, then it really does affect the risk reward ratio if you have a spread fee of like 0.5% when you're opening a long or a short on Bitcoin or Ethereum, you know. And don't even get me started on the other cryptos like Ripple, Litecoin, Doge. Those spread fees are ridiculous, you know. So yeah, just got some binaural beats playing just to keep me in the flow of things. I'm gonna just change the setup of my table. Just put myself in an active state where I'm standing. So I just push a little button and the table heads up. Yeah, so we'll see how this trade goes. So I could have risked a lot more on this particular trade, but I didn't want to because the day didn't start well. Okay, guys, it didn't start well, and it's only until just before market open when I opened that NASDAQ trade and it hit take profit. I was like, all right, perfect. But right now I'm just like, I'm really stoked, you know, that you know, we're up for the day, but it did not start well. It really didn't start well. You know, the stops we hit today, I can just read them out to you from my phone. I'll just tell you exactly how much percent. So from the trades we did today, okay? Trades history. Or maybe I can actually, I'm just trying to think if I could show you guys without showing you like, one sec. Let's see if I'm logged in. All right, so I can show you guys right now the trades that I took today, okay? So if we go, yeah, 6 hours, no, 12 hours. All right, so if you look at these trades that we took today, we took break even, we took break even. This was a 3% loss on this position, so it was a big loss. This was 1%, this was 2%, this was 1% gain, this was 2% loss, and this is a 8% gain on this particular trade. So, you know, as you can see, Friday we did, I think, one trade where we bumped the account 1% or so. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna jump back to the charts. This is looking good. If we can get this one to hit, we are solid. All right, so here we can see a bounce back down and test the recent lows because of the 50 moving averages, right? So, you know, let's see how we react here, how price reacts up here. I think the next resistance is going to be here. That's why I set my take profit to up here. I could set a break even stop loss right now to protect the downside, but I'm just gonna chill for a moment. Matt says, do you have any vids coming up on the main channel? Yeah, I'll be filming in the coming week or so. So I'll definitely have some vids coming up. So stay tuned, all right? Oh wait, I just dropped some noodles, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright. I just wanted to put that away. So, yeah, we're looking good, guys. Oil's looking good. Alright. I do have to shoot off soon, guys, because I have training. But let's see if we can hit our take profit on this trade. I think we can. I think we can hit our take profit. Easy. Easy, guys. We could see a massive pump. So, yeah, I think we can see take profit here. Let's see how we go. I think it's realistic. I might even set a break even stop loss soon, so that way we're protecting the downside. So all right. These noodles are pretty good. I like them. It's just a little snack, you know. I don't want to eat too much. Ariane says, what is your max profit? So my max profit on a trade, this is when I was this is when like I would risk 2% on every single trade. Right now I'm more conservative and I don't risk that much on every trade. If it's a trade where I'm confident in, I would risk 2%. Okay, but I risk anywhere from 0.25% to 2% per trade, just depending on how I feel, how the results are for the day, and a couple of other factors. But I do remember there's been trades where I've closed 30% gain on the account, right? And this was when I was risking 2% per trade. And that's probably the most, is about 30 to 40% on one trade. That's the most I've closed on a trade. That thumbnail really dragged us in. Matt says, what thumbnail are you talking about? Are you talking about the thumbnail on the live stream? That's interesting you say that, because I'm thinking of getting a better thumbnail for the live streams and make it more like nice. Because right now, look guys, this live streaming and trading the market open is very new to me, okay? Like, this is the 8th day I'm doing this, and I'm gonna do this for 30 days straight and see if you guys enjoy this, see if you guys, like this. And if you guys do like this and you guys are jumping in the streams and we're chatting and we're having a good time, then I'm gonna continue the live streams. I'm gonna live stream every market open and execute some trades. And you won't see many people who do day trading or have courses or teach this stuff do it live, because most people who, if you see coaches who teach day trading, they don't really trade themselves because they make more from the education they're selling, all right? And they don't want to trade live because of the fact that it's really difficult. Like, it's really difficult if you're trading live. You have people on the chat, you could be a bit distracted. A lot of people in the space don't even have results as well. They don't know how to make consistent results, right? So, I'm doing this live streaming as a sort of test, and I really do hope you guys enjoy these streams, and I hope you guys, jump in and, we chat, we have a good time. I live stream every single day at market open, so that's around I believe 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ariane says, how many days to 1 million? So we are 233 days away from 1 million, as long as we can achieve the desired 2% every single day, which we have been since starting this stream. So it's gonna be a long journey, but it's not easy, right? And if it was easy, everyone would be doing this. It's really it's difficult. You need to be in the game for a while, right? A lot of people think trading is so easy. A lot of people think, okay, it's going up, I'm gonna go long, go all in. It's going down, I'm gonna go long. Like, they look at previous data, right? They'll go back and say, okay, I should go long here, and then I would make, if I went long here, then I would make, 5% gain. If I have 20 leverage and I go all in, then I would make, how much is that? I would make 20 times 5. What is that? 100%. I would make 100%. But they just don't understand that this is not guaranteed, You can look at other times this happened. Like, for example, okay, massive green candle. What, you're gonna go long here and just have a dump, and then you don't know how long it's gonna dump for, right? So a lot of people who go into trading, they think it's easy, but it's literally, in my opinion, it's one of the most difficult professions there is because of the psychological aspect, right? All right, so we have a timer, new 2-hour candle forming right now. Let's just take a look at the 2-hour candles. All right, this looks nice. This looks nice. We have a bullish hammer right here that's formed on a monthly support. So this is a really, really good sign. We're currently 60 ticks in profit. We can set a break even because I do believe that if it were to come down and hit our break even, it's going to hit our stop loss. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to the position. I'm going to set a 0% stop loss, which means all it means is if price comes down to my entry, I exit with break even, okay? So if it comes down 60 cents, if oil comes down 60 cents, then it's gonna, knock me out. I'm gonna jump out break even. But, this can be a false signal. So that's why I set a break even stop loss, but it looks good. It looks good. It looks really good, to have a bullish hammer formed on a high time frame, such as the 2-hour time frame, on a monthly support, just above an upward trend line. That's 3 convergences right there. That's enough to go long on crude oil right now. So yeah, but what I was saying was, a lot of people think it's super easy. In my opinion, trading is the most difficult profession there is, and that's because of this psychological aspect. Is because you're dealing with your own emotions, right? A lot of people don't have control over their emotions. They let their emotions control them, right? And that's a very, very bad thing to have if you're trading, okay? Because when it comes to making money and losing money, when you're losing money, you get very fearful. When you're making money, you get greedy. Or, you take profits too soon and you don't let your winning trades win, right? A lot of people, they open a trade and they let their winners, they don't let their winners win, to really win. As soon as they take profit, they exit, And in the long run, that's not sustainable. Okay, in the long run, if you want to be successful, you got to make sure you let your winners win, and that comes down to your risk-reward ratio. How much are you risking, and what is your potential reward? So, for example, with this, okay, this particular trade I'm in is a risk of 1 and a reward of 4. So I was risking 0.25% to make 1%. Now that's a good risk-reward ratio. A lot of people, they take their profits too soon, and when a trade is going against them, they stretch their stop losses because they don't want to admit they're wrong. A lot of people don't like to admit they're wrong. They don't like to take responsibility for their decisions, and in this trading environment, they will hold on to a losing trade until they get liquidated. Literally, until they get liquidated. Because the thing is, let me explain something. So the gains we're doing are ridiculous. The gains we're doing are better than Warren Buffett's gains, who is the best investor in the world. Okay? But the only way we're able to do this is because, 1, we're not trading billions of dollars, right? We're not trading billions of dollars. And 2, we're using high leverage, okay? So the fact that we're not trading billions of dollars makes it easier for our orders to be fulfilled, okay? When it comes to trading, if you open a buy position, right, you need sellers in the market, right, to make that exchange. And the bigger your order, let's say, for example, I want to go long here with $1 billion. With $1 billion, that's going to move the market massively, and your order might not get filled until all the way up here or something, right? So that's why it's not possible to make these ridiculous gains that we're making with billions of dollars like Warren Buffett, the best investor in the world, has. And then I wanted to explain something else about, getting liquidated. So when you're trading leverage and you don't have stop losses, you will get liquidated if so let's say we have 10 leverage on oil. If the asset moves 5% in the opposite direction, well, we get a margin call from our broker saying, hey, you're down 50% on the account because of the leverage. You need to put more money in or close your positions. If you don't, and it keeps going against you, well then they close out the position because, you know, like they don't want, like they can't. I mean, if you have $1,000 position open, it's down $500 and you have leverage, well then you get that closeout. And this is, most brokers do this. How many hours do you hit in a day? I'm assuming you're meaning how many hours do I trade every day? It really depends. Today I was on the charts since the morning. I've been on the charts since about 5 hours, 6 hours or something. But I'm about to shoot off in a sec because I have trading. This looks like it's gonna hit our break-even stop loss. If it hits, we're out. I'm gonna peace out. And you know, we only took one trade on this live stream. Like I said, I took a bunch of other trades earlier before the live stream, but I don't wanna like stream all day, right? I wanna just stream the market open. If there are opportunities, you know, I stream the market open for a tops of one hour. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we hit a bunch of stop losses. You guys saw on my broker website. And yeah, by the way, if you guys are watching and you want to know what kind of charting software I use, I included the link in the description below. Check it out if you are interested in trading. It's the best software there is. And also you do indirectly support this channel because it is an affiliate link, right? So if you create an account and then you decide that, okay, I want to go premium and get all these perks from this software, then, you know, we'll get a little cut which supports the channel. And, you know, I really appreciate all the support, especially because this is a new sort of journey. I'm going on a new venture I'm pursuing when it comes to, you know, day trading and including you guys in it, because I have been day trading for the past 13 years, but it's not something I've ever publicized because, you know, I never wanted to be the guy who just became like a day trading coach or something. But I mean like, I understand why they do that, and it's because day traders have a lot of time. And this is something I realized when I became really successful with day trading, is that, you know, I'm mostly waiting and just watching the charts. And it would be so much better if, you know, I'm able to provide some knowledge and some insights that you guys can take away and you guys can become better traders yourself, right? So, you know, on these live streams, I want to provide that type of value. And if you have any questions that you may have about day trading, you know, I'm more than happy to answer. Alright, just messaging, 1 sec. We'll see how this trade ends up. I do think that if we're going to reverse, we're going to reverse. If it hits a break even, it's going to continue and test new lows. So it's just a matter of being patient right now. Being patient. Let the trade do its thing. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ, shall we? Okay. NASDAQ nicely touched the resistance. Look at that. We missed that short opportunity here because we were looking at oil. But as I said, that's where I was looking for the short, is this line here, right? This resistance. And as you can see, we came up just below it, came down. We printed a spinning top with the sellers pushing the price down, and this would have been a good entry. Right here would have been good entry, you know, with a stop loss around here, and then we could set a break even really quick. We could set a break even literally after this 5-minute candle formed, and then ride it down. potentially back down here, you know. But we're on oil right now. We're focused on oil. We already did a NASDAQ trade. It was a good trade. And yeah, now we're just focused on the oil trade. And you know, we're gonna see if it hits our break even or our stop loss. In my opinion, it's more likely to hit the take profit because of the fact that we're at monthly support, which is very powerful. We printed a bullish hammer here. We're just above the upward trend line. This looks beautiful. I mean, the only thing that doesn't look beautiful is this drop, this cliff fall. But I do expect, you know, a very decent bounce, a very good bounce, maybe even higher than our take profit level. But you know, I'm happy with this risk reward ratio. You know, we're risking nothing. We're risking 0% on this trade to gain 1%. So I'm happy with that, and we're gonna stick with this one. I think it's a good play. So let's let that do its thing. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on this stream for another 14 minutes, guys, because like I said, I do have training in a sec, and I gotta go see my coach in, you know, roughly 30-40 minutes, and so I want to do a couple more things before I head off, and we'll see. Alright. But yeah, NASDAQ right now, it could continue upwards, to be honest. If you look on the daily, I mean, if we just hide the drawings, look how bullish Friday was. I mean, we could come up to 14,000, guys. So you're going to be really careful shorting this. Really careful shorting this. You want some decent confirmation, which right now there's no confirmation. If we can tank down to 13,260, then it's good to take shorts again, right? But you know, Friday's close, or even if we can get a spinning top or something like that, something that shows there's an exhaustion of buyers, right? But so you got to be careful going short on the NASDAQ right now, because, and if you do go short, be sure you're using really good stop losses and set break-even stop losses as soon as possible if you can, because you know, we could be heading up to test around 14,000. It's possible. I don't think it will, but you know, it's definitely possible. In my opinion, I think the NASDAQ will probably close in the red today, but you know, I don't want to enter a position with those types of odds, right? So oil daily chart, you know, got pushed down a lot, but I expect a pump up. I think oil could actually close in the green today. There's oil super volatile, but yeah, I'm sticking with the current risk reward scenario right now. I think it's decent, you know, and this is where, because we are bearish, this is where we could see, you know, a tank. But you know, I'm gonna stick with this one. NASDAQ is coming down pretty hard, guys, coming down pretty hard. Like I said, that's where I was eyeing to go short. That's where I was eyeing to go short, and you know, and it looks like it's heading down. But we're focused on the oil trade right now, because you know, I think this is a good setup. You can see as well, because the fact that it's been slowly descending and then we leg up, gives me the thought that it will probably slowly descend a bit more and then leg up again, right? Let's just see if it descends down to our break-even stop loss or it comes up again. So I think this setup is better than that NASDAQ setup. I mean, NASDAQ is very volatile, so this is what we're seeing right now is and it makes sense as well because it's a new 30-minute candle. So this is what we usually see. We can see a massive green shoot up at market open, red, and then just see it choppy like it was Friday, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna touch the Nasdaq right now. We're just gonna keep this trade, and I'm streaming for another 10 minutes, guys, and then I'm heading off. So we'll see if we can hit either the take profit or the stop loss. We're currently sitting on a gain of about 2% today, which is really good considering that we were down. When I showed you the account, I think we were down about 7%, 8%, I believe, 8%. We're down 8% today, which was from taking some stop losses, and then we took a big win, and that's put us up 2%. So, you know, there were some trades I took earlier today where I probably shouldn't have, but you know, we did make that back, and we are sitting in the green today. Like I will show you right now, the balance is $1,107, and Friday it was $1,090. If you look at last Friday's stream, and last Friday was the first red day. Okay, the last Friday was the first red day we experienced since starting this project, which those results are insane. To be profitable every single day, it's crazy. And the fact that I did, you know, 6 days in a row where I was in the green, like that's not normal for me. You know, I've been trading for so long that I usually take a losing day once every 3 or 4 days, right? So to have a streak of 6 days where it was just green, it's truly amazing. Nasdaq heading down. Survive this. So another 8 minutes, guys, and then I'm heading off. You know, I'm gonna do some training. Hope you guys are doing well as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the day wherever you are. It's a beautiful day. We have the sun shining here in Portugal. Even if you're in a place where it's raining or snowing, just appreciate that, because that's also nice. That's also very beautiful. It's very nice. So just appreciate your day wherever you are. You know, take a moment of appreciation, because just the fact that you have the ability to watch this stream and be breathing is a blessing, you know. So yeah, just appreciate that. Let's see what's happening. Another 5 minutes, guys, and then we're gonna shoot off. But we will be shooting off with a 2% gain today, so we're pretty happy with that. Really happy with that. Ooh, look at that. It's tanking. Nasdaq is tanking. How big is that move? Let's take a look. So if we would have taken this, we would have entered here, right? That's 50 points. But you know, like this is like really choppy, you know. This oil looks really nice. It looks so much more, it's easier to read. This chart with oil is easier to read on the 5 minute time frame than this one on, like, look at this. Like, realistically, if we entered the short on this, we would have entered here, right? We would have had a stop loss here, and this risk reward ratio, I mean, we'd probably want a 4 to 1, which it would most likely hit, you know. But this looks a lot nicer. The oil trade looks more nice. So, like I said, we're sticking with the oil trade for the end of the stream. I will continue to be in this oil trade until either break even hits or the take profit hits, and I'll let you guys know what hits in tomorrow's stream. I'll let you guys know. I'll be like, all right, guys, you guys remember the oil trade we're in? So this is what happened, and I'll just, yeah. So I'm about to sneeze. I can feel it. It's coming. It is coming, guys. I wonder what the Nasdaq will do. Nasdaq looks like I would be I mean, if we go to the 30, I mean, we could definitely tank from here, guys. Nasdaq could easily come down to this level here. This is looking alright. Let's see if we can get it, guys. I doubt it's gonna hit the take profit in the next 4 minutes, though. I doubt it. I mean, it could. This is oil we're talking about, but I think it's gonna kind of just consolidate for a bit. So let's just yeah, like trading is literally, you know, you're just waiting. You're just watching and waiting. So, you know, it's going to be exciting to build up this community and have, you know, it would be so cool to have 100 viewers watching simultaneously, interacting in the chat. That's going to be super cool. So let's see if we can hit that goal in the next, you know, 20, 30 days. So I'm going to stay on for another 3 minutes. I want to look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq's coming down. Look at that. All right, boys. Another 2 minutes. We're gonna stay on the stream for another 2 minutes, and then we are off. All right. I mean, we're on. I don't think it's gonna hit in this candle. I really don't think it's gonna hit in this candle. But like I said, I think it's just gonna consolidate in this range until it picks a direction. Either it legs down or legs up, and then, you know. But like I said, the take profit is a very realistic level. Very realistic. I do see it touching that price today. It's just a matter of, will it touch our break-even stop loss first, or will it continue to the upside with, you know, no crazy swings to the downside? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna shoot off. It has been great, this stream. Today's stream was amazing. You know, before the stream, I was down for the day, and during the stream, we took the one Nasdaq trade, and we're up for the day, and we're currently sitting in the oil long. But yeah, I am gonna head off. I want to just appreciate everyone who did join this live stream. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for being active, and I'm gonna come back streaming tomorrow. So I do hope you're all well wherever you are, and I will. I'll chat to you guys tomorrow, and remember, I'll let you guys know what happens to this oil trade. So, once again, peace out, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. So, yeah, tomorrow, same time, market open. I believe that's 9 a.m. Eastern time.